Oh, I like it. The honeybee coin right here. $4 to $12.50 is a recent selling price range for this particular coin. It's from the year 2022. And yes, it's got a honeycomb orange and yellow design in the center of the coin, which is super cool. And let's check it out right here. Yep. Very cool coin, that one there. So keep an eye for that. That's an Australian $2 coin. Now, I do have a roll of $2 coins right here that I'm going to open up and have a look through and see if any of those coins are worth more than face value, like the honeybee coin. Let's see if we can find a honeybee. All right. All right, move the list. Australian April coin lists right there. So get it in position so I can quickly refer to it. It's pretty handy having lists like that next to you when you're going through coins. Might get a little bit tighter on the zoom on these coins just to see all of the details, the years. Now this coin here was the first year they produced the $2 coins in Australia. Before that they had the $2 paper banknotes. And they started with these little HH down here. Horst Hahn, the designer of this side of the coin, and it was only on the first 2 years of the $2 coins. However, they made tons of them. They made 191 million of them across those 2 years, so they're quite common and very easy to find. Some people tried to sell them for quite large sums, and yeah, unfortunately they're not worth that. So keep your eye out on information that yeah, is credible and stuff like that. And that's why it's handy having things like the coin list and stuff like that to know which ones are the ones to look for, and to know the dates. I mean, the mintage figures on the particular dates. So the Royal Australian Mint website has the mintage figures of all the circulating coins. Hey, this is a cool one to find. The gold poppy it's referred to. So it's a 2012 coin. Lower mintage coins. So what are some prices on these? Gold poppy is $3.20 to $60. So in perfect condition, $60. And they also made this with a red paint, so red poppy. So it doesn't have the raised section like this, but it's just got red paint in this section, and they're worth a lot more. So the red poppy is $170 to $415 each. So that's cool. I'm going to hold on to that one. All right, a few coins to go. Another HH 1989, that one. Have we got one more in us? What's this one going to be? Feel like it's an earlier coin. It's pretty old. 1994. Here is a 10-cent coin to keep your eye out for. It is a changeover 10-cent coin, and some prices on those are $1.15 to $7.50 on this particular 10-cent coin. So it commemorates 50 years at the bottom here since Australia changed from pre-decimal currency to decimal currency. So that was in 1966. Australia went from pennies and half pennies and pounds to cents and dollars. And this coin commemorates 50 years of that happening. So each different denomination has a changeover coin. So all 2016 coins, so 5-cent coin, 10-cent, 20-cent, 50-cent, dollar, and $2 coins. Slightly different designs on each one of them. So that's a cool one to keep your eye out for. So on the coin value list right here, let's put that to the side so we can keep an eye on it while we're searching this roll of 10-cent coins. Will we find something from the list? I think we will. But you never know unless you have a go. So let's find out. Get a bit of detail, zoom in. 2001s, they think they could be rotated. No, that's the 20-cent coins, the 2001 20-cent coins. $1992, 1991s are worth looking for, and 1997s. So we were pretty close on that one. So I'm looking at all these dates on the back of the coins here. You can get little blobs of metal on these feathers up here of the lyrebird as well. So this one here, you can get a small head, large head 1999 10-cent coin. This one's the small head. So to tell the difference, the writing on the coin is further away from the rim. So see these letters and numbers, it's a bit further away from the edge of the rim. Whereas some of these 999s, the letters and numbers are pushed right up against the rim, which is the large head. They're a bit rarer, those ones. Ooh, we peppered the The 2011 is a rare mintage coin, and we had a 2010 and a 2012, so we're close. Oh, that one was a 2000. No, that's a 999. Another small head, that one there. Let it go. Hold on to the large heads. Ooh, running out of chances, but got a bit to win it. Let's go. Oh, there we go. 997. Not in great condition, but it is a lower mintage coin. So some prices on these, $1.50 to $23. So yeah, in good condition, $23 one of these sold for. 5.7 million were produced in 1997. Whoops. Last coin, 2008, 10-cent coins. Cool. Yes, the changeover 50-cent coin. This 20-cent piece for Australia commemorates 50 years since Australia changed from pre-decimal currency like pennies and half pennies, pounds, to decimal currency like cents and dollars. So, yep, in 2016, they produced a coin for each denomination. So 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent, dollar, and $2. And the 20-cent version of the changeover coin is $2.50 to $8 as a recent selling price range to coin collectors. Only 4.5 million of that particular coin were produced. So let's get this coin out of this roll right here. Have a closer look. And we'll go through the rest of this roll and see what else is in this packet. All right, so a little bit of dirt there, but I do like these coins, so the changeover 20-cent coin. All right, let's get the bag into position and search the rest of this lot to see if we can find something else. The 2008s can have a wave gap, so this little point of wave comes in and touches the platypus's head. Sometimes in these 2008s, the point stops back here. So if there's a bit of a gap through there, the recent selling price range on those, just look at the list, wave gaps $3.20 to $20 is a recent selling price range. So there you go. But that one is not one right there. All right. These 2001s can be rotated. Let's check this one out. Nope. Made a lot of these coins. I do get a fair few questions about the coming home 20-cent coins. They made a lot of them. So I just track the values of the coins that are the lower mintage coins, meaning the coins they didn't make many of, because they're usually worth more. Supply and demand drives the price. Two coins to go. What's this one? 2001s. Check for rotations. Boom. Could be just down just a little bit. No, not rotated, but happy with the changeover coin from that roll right there. We've got a roll, and that one's a shiny one on the end of the roll. Look at that. Looking forward to checking out what that one is right there. So let's jump straight in, see what we've got, see if it's something special. So it's down the bottom, this one right here. What is it? It's a 2018 $2 coin, nice and shiny. So I'll put that aside, keep the list handy so I can keep an eye on the dates and the prices that some of these coins can sell for, so I know if I want to be holding on to them. What is easy with these $2 coins is the coloured $2 coins are keepers in my book. So any coloured $2 coin that pops out, I hold on to them. But there are also some low vintage dates, so let's see if we can find one. $2011 is a good low vintage $2 coin to search for. Oh, this one here, I do get a lot of questions like this. So this $2 coin's got an extra bit of rim around this part of the coin. It's called a partial double rim, but it's relatively common on the $2 coins for them to be struck a little bit off center, which causes that extra double rim. So yeah, not extra value in my books, but it's not necessarily in my books. It's just that there's not a lot of collectors collecting that particular minor error. Few coins to go. Here we go. We've got four. One, two. First year of $2 coins. This one here, 1988. They made a lot of them. And last one here, nice and shiny again to finish on a 2022. Cool. On the end of this roll is a 2021 coin. You can see it right there. It is a $2 coin, and it could be any number of coins. So these are Australian $2 coins, and look, there's lots of different ones. Could be an Indigenous military coloured coin, could be an Aboriginal flag coin, could be a Wiggles coin. So there's lots of different prices for depending on what it is, or it could just be a standard issue $2 coin, which doesn't necessarily have much more face value to coin collectors. So let's get this roll open, and we'll find out what it is. I'll also search the whole roll as well. So here we go. That's a 2021. Let's flip it over. Let's hope for some colour. No, it's just the Aboriginal Elder design, which is awesome in its own right. It's cool design. However, they made a lot of those coins in 2021. So that will go into the bag, and we'll keep on searching for any other coins like the coloured coins and any other low mintage dates. There's a few of these Elder coins that they didn't make many in those particular years. So they are worth holding on to. For those particular dates. So let's see if we can find one. $1998 is a bit of a lower mintage year, so let's have a look at the dates on that. 8.7 million produced, $3.75 to $21.50 if it's in good condition. This one's pretty worn. Yeah, got a few scrapes and scratches. I'll put it aside. $2019, I don't think 2019. I think if it's got the JC design, this is the IRB design, and I'll point out where that is. So just below the neck here, there's a little IRB, which stands for Ian Rank Broadley, the designer of this side of the coin. However, the JC design for a 2019 is a lower mintage coin. So I'll show you what that design looks like if I can find one. Yeah, I don't know if there was one in that lot. There might be. Yeah, so the JC design is the newer design of the Queen with the necklace on the Queen. So in 2019, they changed from this design, the IRB design, to the JC design. So they had some of these and then some of the new design. So on the $2 coins for 2019, if it's got the necklace on there, then it is worth holding on to. And some recent selling price ranges on those, $3.50 to $14.50. Cool. Ooh, on the end of this $2 roll, there is a 2014 coin, and it could be this one right here, the Green Remembrance Dove. $15 to $66 is a recent selling price range. Only 1.85 million of those coins were produced, and yes, it's a Remembrance Day coin. So you can see right here, this is a $2 roll, and that is the year 2014, just tucked up underneath the paper there. So we're going to get this paper off, and we're going to have a look to see if that is the coin. It's most likely an Aboriginal Elder coin. This one here, the standard issue coins. So they made a lot of those particular coins in 2014, but it could be this coloured commemorative coin right here. So let's check it out. Got the Damascus steel. Check this one out here. My brother made this one for me. It's called a kiradashi. It's like a Japanese Stanley knife. So used Damascus steel, and he's inlaid a $2 coin in it for me, which is awesome. My brother made it. Yep. So this is a changeover $2 coin from 2016, and I really like these coins. So yep, he placed that one in there for me. But check out the pattern and detail in that Damascus steel. It is super, super cool. So thank you so much, bro, for making that for me. It's awesome. Let's use it to get this paper off. And we'll get underneath this paper here. And check out that 2014 coin. I believe it's at this end here. So let's get a bit of zoom in on it. And we'll flip it over. Fingers crossed for a green coloured coin. Oh, it's the Aboriginal Elder coin. So unfortunately not the green one, but that's all part of the search. So it's good fun. Good fun to search. check them out, get the bag into position, move the coin list out of the way. Oh, we'll move to the side anyway so we can refer to it if we need to check on some dates and some prices of some of these coins. There's plenty of $2 coins to look for. All of the coloured coins are probably worth holding on to. And there are low mintage dates as well. So if I come across any of those low mintage dates, I'll pull up and I'll have a chat about it. Pretty shiny one, this one here. Probably a fairly new one, 2022. They made a fair few in 2022, so keep on moving. 1988, that was the first year that they, excuse me, that they started producing the $2 coins here in Australia. And they had the little HH down here, which stands for Horst Hahn, the designer of this side of the coin. And that was only on the coins in 1988 and 1989. However, they made tons of them. So about 191 million of these coins were produced over the first 2 years. So they're pretty much just worth face value, but some people try and pass them off as rare, but with that amount of coins produced, unfortunately they're not rare. Here we go, this is in 1989, so this will have the HH as well. So just down here, it's just the initials of the designer. 2 coins to go. Last coin right here. What year is it going to be? Let's have a guess. I'm going to go 2016. 2020. There you go. Anzac Day. A minute of silence for all those Australian and New Zealand Army Corps personnel. Okay, let's have a look. Straight away, we've got the Anzac coin right here. These coins commemorate 100 years of since the Anzacs first came into service. So 2014 was the first year through to 2018, commemorating with the First World War. So this one here is a lower mintage one of these coins, so 2015 Anzac coin. So there you go. That's one right there. Let's check a roll of coins out and see what we have got in this roll right here. Got the kangaroos on both ends of this roll. Just thought that top kangaroo might have had a little bit of extra metal on it, but it didn't. These coins can have a little bit of extra metal across the top of the hat. If you can find one of those, it's a 2005, $7.50 to $8 is a recent selling price range. If you find that extra bit of metal across the top of the hat. 2015s, these can have a missing leg. So this kangaroo here can have a missing leg right there. This one has got it, but the 2015s, keep an eye out for those. Here's another 2015 coin. Anzac coin, quite fitting, perfect. There we go, 2015. And that's the one that I had at the start of the video too. So there we go, it was meant to be Anzac Day. We will remember them. 2010. There we go. End of the search, but Anzac Day, lest we forget. All right, Captain Cook 50-cent coin here, $1.20 to $8 is a recent selling price range. 16.5 million of them were produced, and they're from the year 1970. So this is what you're looking for right here. This is the Captain Cook 1970 50-cent coin. This one's been graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. And the reason I bought this one is because I love the toning on it. It's got this gold type toning across the coin, which is super cool. And this one's worth a lot more than just the this price range right here, which is more for circulated coins, although some of the coins in good condition are at the top end of that price range right there. So this is from the Australian 50-cent coin list from April 2024. Let's have a look at this coin roll right here and see if there's anything like a Captain Cook in here. So let's get the Damascus steel and open this one up. And I like the 50-cent coins because there's so many different designs on 50s that make it interesting to search. And like these ones here, this is a 2010, just a standard issue coin. However, these can be rotated. So to check for rotations, you hold it at the top and the bottom, give a little twirl around, and if the coin is not pointing to 3 o'clock on the coin like this one, if she's pointing in a different direction, that's called a rotation. So on the coin list right there, so 2010 rotations, $40 to $62 is a recent selling price range on those. But that one wasn't, unfortunately. These can have a bit of doubling down the back of the kangaroo in the metal, but I can't see an extra doubling down there. Even though there's interesting designs like those two just straight away right there, yeah, like these two here, some of these, they made a lot of them, so they're not necessarily worth more than face value to coin collectors. However, any coin in really good condition is worth a little bit more than face value, so even if they made tons of them, it will have a bit more of a value to coin collectors because coin collectors like to have as good a coins as they can in their collections, and they're happy to pay a little bit more to get one in really good condition for their collections. 2018 is a bit of a lower mintage date. So what have we got in the coin list? $3.50 to $11.50. 4.66 million of those coins were produced. And last coin here, they made a lot of these. However, you can get a little error where you get a blob of metal down here. It's called a robe cud if it's there. Now this has got a bit of a gap through there, but if it's got a blob through there, that's called a robe cud, C-U-D, coin underdeveloped. And you can also get a cud on the top of the helmet on these coins too, which can add a couple of dollars value if you find any of those two errors right there. But there we go. But yes, the Captain Cook 50-cent coin, 1970. International Year of the Family coin right here. 1994 coin, 21.3 million of these 50-cent coins were produced in 1994, so they're a bit of a higher mintage coin, and higher mintage means higher production or how many they made. So made a lot of them, but we'll open this roll up here and we'll see if there's anything in here that is worth more than face value and is worth holding on to as a collector, or potentially even selling if you are interested in selling coins. All right, so this one, it got a little bit of scratching around the edge, this one here too, but because it's a higher mintage coin, I let them go unless they're in really good condition. Same with this coin here in that they made a lot of these coins right here, so I tend to let those ones go as well, but let's see if we can find some of those lower mintage coins. Dates like, oh, here we go, 1980. There's a feature on here that can make it a bit more valuable. So it's called a double bar. So behind this emu's head, you can get two little lines of metal coming in towards the emu's head, and it's not on this coin. But if you find a 1980 50-cent coin like this, and it's got that double bar, $2 to $50 is a recent selling price range. Now these coins, you check these coins to see if it's got, in these cross pieces, it's sunken down, the metal is lower down, and that's called an incused flag on these if you can find those. So it's a year 2000 coin, $20 to $75 if it's got that lower down feature in there. So I've got a picture of what that looks like in my free guide through the link in my account if you want to check that out. Got a comparison of the two different ones. 1980. Let's check this one for a double bar again. No double bar up here, so keep on moving. Another one of those. Yeah, dates like 1985, 1993. Very low mintage coins those particular years. Oh, last chance from this lot. Wish me luck. Boom, 75. Ooh, close. 1972s, 73s, and 74s are all lower mintage years. So keep an eye out for those dates on the 50-cent coins, but 1975, a bit higher. The windmill 50-cent coin, there we go. $1.50 to $13.50 is a recent selling price range for this 50-cent coin if you can find it. It is from the year 2002, so that's the year you look for. 11.5 million of them were produced, so it stands for the year of the Outback. So there we go, they're cool. I love driving through the countryside and spotting the odd windmill here and there. Although there are probably less of them around these days. Have you seen a windmill lately? Let me know in the chat. But there we go. To coin collectors, they can still be valuable, and especially in good condition. 2002. All right, let's get the bag in position and search through the rest of these 50-cent coins, see if we can find something else juicy. Straight away, 2018 is a low mintage date. So what do we got? $3.50 to $11.50 is a recent selling price range on these coins. They only made 4.6 million of those in 2018, so that's why. Oh, there we go. The changeover 50-cent coin from 2016. A little bit dirty, but some prices on these between $2 and $11. 7 million of those coins were minted. Anything below 10 million is usually worth holding on to. And the windmill one's just slightly over, but it's an interesting design which can grab attentions, and that's why it's worth a little bit more. All right, about halfway through. Oh, there we go. We've got the student design. So this one's from 2004. So some prices on these, $1 to $8. That's 10.2 million mintage on that one. Well, 2014, you look for, on these ones, up here, in this little void over here, you can get a little circle type feature on some of these coins. Now, that looks like just a bit of dirt there on this one, but it's called a crop circle on a 2014 coin. If it's got like a little circle imprint in the coin. And some prices on those, just looking on the list, $3.50 to $10 is a recent selling price range. Unfortunately, that one doesn't have it. I should get one out of my collection and show you exactly what it looks like. Ooh, got a bit of damage on that edge of that 50-cent coin. Last one here, the Commonwealth Games. They made a fair few of these coins, so I tend to let them go unless they're in really good condition, because I've got a fair few of them in really good condition myself. So, but if you're starting out coin collecting, you want to have one of these in your collection, or you might want to have a heap of them. So there you go.